Hello, brothers, and welcome back to another episode of epic analyzing series of Bitcoin and gold. Yeah, it's daily analysis of Bitcoin and gold. So yes, yesterday I did made a post of this move that I did capture, but right after that move, I did place this PNL tool, so that this trade could work, but it hit the stop loss. But I really, in reality, I didn't place a single trade like here. I just placed a PNL tool. Like, let's see what will happen. And I didn't make a post about this. And first it is a stop loss. Then it made an amazing price action, which I took a trade right like here at this point. Like, let me show you guys. From here, my stop loss was like here, and my TP was this low, and yeah, it gave me 1 is 2, almost 1 is to 3 risk to reward. And yes, that's the yesterday's trade, which I didn't really post and nothing, cause I was sleepy. And I did sell the Bitcoin and put my SLTP and sleep. And yep, that's really what did happen. So yes, I'll just remove. I'll just not remove. Let us just be there. So yeah, let's do our daily analysis. So in here, the market was consolidating, made a trap. The trap worked really well, as I've said in my previous analyzing videos, and like I've seen that the one of the concepts of trading industry is the smart money concepts that does work like not a lot of times, but it does work like 20 to 30% of the times. Like here, fair value gap is created, and it did tap in like on higher time frames. That kind of analyzing of the markets does work, but yeah, let's just leave all of the things. Let's just purely focus on our analysis. Here, the market did made a green candle, leaving this much of the wick, and another day we did kind of get an entry at this wick. Like if you would have entered inside this wick anywhere around here, you would just hit your TP. And a surprising thing that these two wicks are very good to be found a trade inside, but that wasn't really like we are going to get a trade, but we did get a trade inside these two wicks. And yeah, I did mark these two wicks, like this wick and this wick with green, and like this wick with yellow. So if I take you to the 5 minutes time frame, here is the wick. Here are the wicks, and like the market did made a trap, and again a trap which was really freaking good, and the market was bearish, and the reverse inversion was also there. The trend line liquidity was also there. 70% fib level, consolidation level, and the swing minor swing BOS, which made confirm that somewhere around this area we'd get a trade. And yeah, we had got a really nice trade. So that was the trade psychology. So from this trade, if I had got a trade, so yeah, let's just consider that I had got this trade. Oh my, what is this? Okay, I've got this trade and I've hit my TP. Let's assume that. What would I do? I would just stare at this. What mistake I have done, I would make a video of it or a shot of it and upload publicly, like on YouTube or Insta. Like, yeah, so that I could learn from my mistakes of not following my rules. And the trade idea was good. Everything was good according to the trade idea, according to the market structure, these confluences. But the wrong thing I did make in here is I place my panel tool in here instead of this 70% or even here. My original plan was to place the PNL tool like here or place the cell limit order right like here, but I didn't, and like crap I did place this PNL here. But yeah, my original plan was to sell from here, cause there are a lot of confluences joining around this point according to the market structure, which it did play out pretty well. So yeah, as my analysis is kind of very uh, chaotic for the beginners, so yeah, they'll not understand a single freaking thing. But what do you need to understand is what I give you the knowledge about. And yeah, did you watch the yesterday's candlesticks masterclass? If you didn't, leave this video and first watch that video and get the knowledge about the candlesticks, what all I did, gave the knowledge about it, and then return to this video. And it's not going to be quite long this time, 6 minutes. So yes, my analysis is kind of a way that I analyze in the way of the trend, not against the trend. If you see, here was uh let me see. I do mark the opposite zones. I mean, the zones, the levels which form against the market. I mean, against the market structure, I do mark them, but I give them less significance cause of the internal market structure. That's what really does matter. The internal market structure is what you need to learn, and I'll make a masterclass on it and on how to read the market structure. Like, yes, and let's just leave all of that. And for the today's trade idea, I think that here is a demand exhaustion, which is a very great thing for a formation of this price action in a bearish crypto cycle. And like here is, let me shift to a higher time frame. Here is the area of interest, and like here is BOS, and the market has not got to this level, and even a candle did close, we can potentially get a sell side trade. Like yes, you do need to sell from this point, and I don't really see what's between this gap. Like, let me read you out: 91,000 and 88,000. Between this, I mean, between this, I don't really see any of the much of the stronger confluences. And if I switch to a higher time frame, like there isn't any much to analyze in here, kind of. See, there isn't much of to analyze. There's only an impulse move. So yeah, there's for the trade idea. Let me think. What you can do is the supply has already strengthened. So if I draw a fib level from here to here, and like where's the 70%? 70% is right here. So I'll mark this, and like if the market did get till this point, let me just extend it. So yeah, at this point you can look for a bearish price action from here for you to get a trade. That's all I say about right now, cause you are the one who takes the trade as I guide you. So yeah, I'll make a video on how to make the entries and how to set our stop losses and how to see the markets in a way so you make much less losses. Like most of the time, avoid those losses. Avoiding. Got it? Yes. People simply do just take the trades and like hit the stop losses. But yeah, I'll even tell you how to avoid your losses. Like it's 10 minutes video. So for Bitcoin, I don't really get like very important level. The market is kind of just like falling. If it retraces till anywhere around here or like this break of structure zone, and you do see a very good price action level, like let me just like the market has got up to here and the market did consolidate like this the market, this is consolidation, and like it did fail to make a higher high of this previous lower high level. um, and if even if it did make, and if even if it reached till here and till here, then it did give a trap out of this thing, then you do need to sell from here. Not like, see this, what I've drawn is a slow movement. If the market just got like this, you don't need to trade, you do not need to place any order, you just need to stare at the market, like see the market, man, what it does. Like yes, that's the whole point. And for the gold, I think you can sell from like, yeah, in gold also there are selling trades from this level, like it's 4080 level, and I suggest like to sell from these levels like 4100 and 4107, and like there's not of a much of chance that this market is going to go up till there. If it did go up till there, you should put your risk to reward to a smaller um, basis. Like you will need to reduce your risk to reward on getting this oppository trend trade, cause if this break this previous high, which is lower high, then the market is kind of like bullish with making this impulse move on a higher time frame. It just looks like a wick. Let me just show you. See, there are 22 minutes left on this candle to close, and if it did close here, that's all right. The next candle, if it did close above this trend line, then you should avoid to get the sell side trades. Like if the market had got up till here, you should avoid, man, what my accent is trying to make me feel off. Man, I don't know. So above this trend line, you do need to avoid the sell side trades, and at this point you can sell, but with a very small stop loss, not like very small stop loss, with a small risk to reward ratio. And yes, the video is kind of getting like really raw, I mean really long. So yeah, if the market does reach anywhere around this, like here, or even at this point, you do need to short the market with seeing a really good price action, not like just blindly selling off of this level. So yeah, um, these are my trade ideas for Bitcoin. Like this is the daily analysis of Bitcoin and gold, and the trade ideas, if they are solid, I will give you those trade ideas. At this moment, I am not really like getting those solid trade ideas. So yeah, let's just end this video right like here. I have not nothing much to say. And by that being said, signing off, Mosaic Trader.